Hello. Good to see you.
Alrighty there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, where today we are here in the Memories, and we have Memories Jack that we have access to. And if you'll notice here that a couple of things are gone. He still does have 14 heals, so that's fine. So we're simulating that here with improved regeneration. I'm pretty sure he has these two as alleviated chromes. Somehow he's friends with Louis somehow and got alleviation because, and he somehow has Nicola's blood code as well from Queen's Breath to give us Revenant's Ambition, which sort of makes sense because he was kind of in charge of Nicola, so maybe they shared secrets or something back and forth somehow. But as you can see here, we are quick, we are right below the threshold, and he is absolutely wearing a Queenslayer Thorn, as you can see here. Absolutely the same exact blood veil, like verbatim, and so we are like mini Jack. And so Jack Rutherford here, and we can't use Fatal Surge either because this is not for Memories Jack, because he's not a successor yet. And so you can even see that by his face here doesn't have the big scar over it anywhere, so he's not a successor yet. He doesn't have a relic in him, and right here he's just a regular old Revenant. So before we get into the Queen's Knight Reborn, we're going to do the Queen's Knight first. So then Jack can truly say that it reminds him of Operation Queenslayer. But he still does have, ouch. He still does have the Grave Knocker and Bloodshot and morale boost, which is great. So we get an extra 100 stamina here, as you can see there. So we're at 360, which is great. And he does all the Grave Knockers all over the place as well. And the Queenslayer Thorn here is a very not particularly good blood veil at all, but it is pretty much the only thing that they gave to the Revenants, because most of them back at the base there, they all have something like this. Oh, and he does have Time Crunch. I forgot about that. And so you're still able to run what you had before. You just can't do Fatal Surge with this Jack, and that's kind of unfortunate, because that would be awesome to be able to have something like that here. Okay, and you can see that even with a plunge attack there, we're not even able to kill a just even one guy. And so that's really where this all comes in. Whoops. Pretty bad here. And Grave Knocker is just whatever. Jack loves it. He spams it anytime, anywhere that he gets an opportunity to actually go for it. And we can go for a charge drain because we have Time Crunch on our side, which is nice. Okay, we can take one of these guys at a time here. And we can just Bloodshot to death here. Oops. Okay, we'll put that through his dome, since we can. I don't think I can hit him. There we go. It's nice it goes right through his skull. Nice. Okay, so good way to make use of Time Crunch, our Blood Veil, and so on and so forth. Otherwise, it's kind of difficult to find openings and so on and so forth to make sure that you're doing good work with your Blood Veil and your Blood Code and everything. Okay. And the nice thing about Bloodshot is we can pull these guys one at a time with no real issues here. Okay. Oh, didn't get the parry on that one. Okay, but Queenslayer Jack, he's basically just a more toned down version of regular Jack, because Queenslayer Jack here, he doesn't really have access to Fatal Surge, and so you just don't really have anything good for him. But the nice thing is that you do have a very good amount of whoops. You do have a very good amount of like sustenance in each of the fights, because the Queenslayer Thorn, as whatever it is as a blood veil, it does have pretty average to pretty decent overall defenses. I'll show you here in a second, but the alleviation kind of hurts it, but having quick mobility is really, really nice. So you can see here that we're at 47, 29 on Crush, and 48 on Pierce, but here everything is slash and pierce, and so it does pretty well for what we need it to. Having above 50 is usually preferred for most encounters of all kinds, but this does well enough overall, and having access to a Stinger Veil is pretty cool, as they're not exactly, you know, the greatest blood veils, but they're definitely, whoa, he like jumped up in the air there, that was weird. But they're actually good for pretty good backstab damage or parry damage, as they do pretty well in that arena. Whoops, facing the wrong way there. Okay, and we should be going for those, what is he doing? We should be going for those charge attacks on our actual sword because of time crunch and stuff, but that's okay. It's a pretty fast cooldown, and we'll be able to use it pretty frequently here. Okay. Good. Okay, so that was a pretty weird turn of events there, how we kind of got into that scrape with that fella. Okay, but the nice thing is that having basically unlimited stamina, it really does take a lot of the edge off of things here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and take this fella out before she rounds the corner and comes back for us here. The Executioner is a fantastic blade, and it is no weak thing. Wish I could get... There we go. Yeah, you come over here. 224. That is pretty bad damage. But that quick mobility is absolutely amazing. And even though she's focused, you're able to stagger her pretty hard, because her balance is really, really horrible. Ouch. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Jack will heal himself, which is nice. Ouch. Alright. There's really not a lot to say about Queenslayer Jack's build here, because it is pretty much the exact same thing that we had last time in the Ridge of Frozen Souls, but overall the best thing about it is the backstab damage from the Queenslayer Thorn. Not really anything about you know, the build itself or whatever. Okay. But it is kind of fun to use these different things versus these different enemies to kind of figure out what actually works and what doesn't. Okay, no, we're not gonna rest. Are you kidding me? I don't want all those enemies coming back. Okay, and as we get closer to the Queen's Night, you'll notice why Jack actually does get taken out pretty hard a lot of the time. Just because of the fact that he doesn't do real well under pressure. He just likes to dodge, dodge, dodge until the cows come home. Okay. We'll just keep doing this. Good. Hey, I killed him with a Grave Knocker. That's incredibly impressive. Okay, come on down. He ran right into the thorn. Okay, let's go for a launch. Okay, he's dead. Oh, Good. We'll get a launch no matter what here. Good. Okay, and yeah, playing this kind of a build, there's not really. I mean, I wish I had some insightful things to say about Queenslayer Jack, but the interesting thing is about him is that he talks about this over and over and over and over in his regular person, back in regular mode, when you go back to actually playing the game. It's pretty funny, and because he talks about this reminds me of Operation Queenslayer. We've all heard that like 10,000 times, but that's this is what he's referring to, is this adventure here with you, and it's pretty funny that he takes it so seriously that he remembers it very, very well. So it must have meant something a lot. It must have meant a lot of something to him to run this with you, and to have this memory. Okay, let's get out of here. Did he kill that dog? I don't know if he killed that dog. Oh no, the dog's still here. Okay, yeah, you get the dog, Jack. Or not. Come on. Come on, Jack. There you go. You've got the one of the fastest attacks in the game in that running attack, and you don't use it. I don't know why. There we go. Grave Knocker is good for... Whoops. Is good for these ladies. It's not good for much else, but it is good for these ladies for sure. And backstabs are the way to go here. Jack, you go heal yourself maybe. Oh, she got me on the backswing. Interesting. Did she fall off the edge? Maybe? No? Okay. That is unfortunate because we were right there to pull her out, but she got me on the backswing there. Somehow she came around and just deleted me and Jack all at the same time. And Jack has really, really bad like resistances to everything because of this alleviated chrome, or this alleviated blood veil. And it's really unfortunate because otherwise it's a pretty good build just because of the fact that you have quick mobility, and having quick mobility is one of the best things you can have access to typically. Okay. Yeah, get him, Jack. Get the dogs. Dogs are dumb. Oh man. Jack, you want to heal me up here, bro? Nope. Ouch. Ouch. Wow. Hey, I can't believe we actually maybe got through here unscathed. Mostly unscathed. Okay, storage key. Or old shutter key. Very good, good. That's the nice thing, is that you can just run right back here and you're here. Excellent, huh? Isn't that nice? Presents. Good. Alright, and moving onwards. Now, Queenslayer Jack, he does not give you the ability to go for Fatal Surge, but overall, that's fine, because it would be kind of ridiculous to go for Fatal Surge and then fight the Queen's Knight, as that would be a little bit unfair, but that's okay. Now I do need to pick up the Blood Veil around the corner here, so we'll make sure that we grab that real quick.
Forget about side paths.
because I need a couple of the color variants of the Night Fang.
Already here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just stop. Okay, now for the Queen's Knight, we've got double trouble here, so we'll be hard pressed on this fight because it will be a ton of dodging, and you can see there we are like identical twins. How nice! Except I have the cool glasses on.
All right, it's time.
All right. Ouch. Okay, good dodge, Jack. But Jack and I will have plenty of stamina. Hey, I dodged it. Can you believe it? Okay, now we need some stamina. Let's just go for as much I-core as possible here. We broke his stance. That's nice. Alright. Okay. Jack. Okay. I don't know why I need the time crunch. Ouch. I was trying to do a charge attack there, but I don't need it. Look at how many slaps we get because we have a ton of stamina. Now those always come down facing you, so you always want to dodge as soon as he does that attack in the middle. Okay, Jack. You might want to take care of yourself, buddy. And it comes towards me. Yep. There we go. Stamina. Oh, couldn't get the double dodge there. What are you doing? Look at the amount of hits we're able to get off. It's incredible because of the amount of stamina we have at 360. Oh, Jack.
Sorry.
You're fine. Let's heal. Ouch. Jack, hang in there, buddy. Can I heal again, please? No? Here, how about now? There we go. I wouldn't want to take advantage of him. Oops. He got me on the backswing. Okay, I'll heal. Yeah. Here, we'll bloodshot you. Oh, Jack. Alright, it's me and you now. Okay. Okay. Oh. You are so dumb. You are really dumb. Okay, so Queenslayer Jack definitely does do okay. And...
Well done.
thank you. Queenslayer Jack is pretty cool. He's pretty much the same. I feel like his AI is a little bit better than... just a little bit better than regular Jack AI, but he's still okay. Regular Jack AI, for some reason, I don't quite understand what he does. He's got different priorities than Queenslayer Jack AI, and they do differ in how their priorities go, but either way, I think this is pretty good overall here for running Jack. And then as you see, we go back to the Hound's Veil somehow, and somehow we have something like this, or something like this, or I don't know, something like this somehow, and we need more strength from something, and yeah, it's just incredible how Jack operates with his blood veil here. And see, we just can't get back to that weight. We just gotta be alleviated everything. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you here in the government outskirts next.